We're back with Everyday Woman, and our own Stacey Lewis is now a Zumba instructor. So Stacey, how has your quest for fitness changed your life?
I'm healthier, I'm happier, and I'm definitely lighter.
You sure are. You are looking good.
Girl, and I owe that to Zumba. Thank you, thank you.
I want to know, like, how has your mental life changed?
Well, I'm gonna start doing some moves and I'll talk to you about that. I brought my girl Felicia. Let's do a little warm up. My mental life has changed. I just started loving myself, right? For a long time, I didn't love myself, and I just let myself go after 22 years of marriage, 3 kids, and one day I woke up and I started dealing with the baggage in my life, and I realized that I was better than that. So I took charge, and here we go. Come on, Felicia, let's move those hips.
And how did you decide on Zumba?
Well, it has a Latin influence, and I have Latin in my heritage, and the music in Zumba is just so refreshing. You get to move those hips.
We don't have music going on right now,
okay.
but it's playing in your head, right?
Exactly. And it also gives you really a great workout. You get to move every part of your body.
I'm like bouncing around with you guys.
And you still feel sexy. So even though you'll sweat, you still got the sexy move. Let's break it down, Felicia.
So is Zumba for everyone? I mean, I can't see my mom doing these moves. I mean, but
why? Mama can break it down.
But what about people who need low impact? Can they modify
Felicia. Okay.
Can you modify it?
Yes, for our more mature ladies, they may not want to take it here, so they just may want to be
very dainty. Very dainty.
Right? Then you have maybe someone else who says, well, I don't want to quite be here with this, Stacey. I want to do a little bit more, so they can just go.
And is it for all ages?
All ages. Little children to mature age can participate in Zumba.
And how many men do you have coming into your classes?
Well, it depends on what they're coming for.
They're getting an eye workout, aren't they?
Most of them come to work out, but there are the ones who come because oftentimes women wear the little belly dancing garment, and so they're, let's do it, Felicia, shaking it.
There you
and
go.
And so, you know,
look at that.
the men are like, oh, okay.
Well, do they do these moves too?
Look.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you take these moves to the dance floor?
Dance floor, yeah, Zumba.
I mean, like, are you going out on a Friday night with your husband and like doing your Zumba routine?
I do them when he needs to see them. Yes, I do.
But like, how is it different from dancing to aerobics and fitness?
Well, you know, I think there's really not, as you can see, I'm kind of getting breath in now. It's just the liveliness, the fun of it. The music, the moves, you can work your legs, you can work your arms.
And Felicia's got a big old smile on her face.
But you're
loving
still dancing. You don't feel restricted, you know, in the gym when you're doing your weights and
you got
doing
that
your
serious
squats.
look, yeah.
You know, as our Yolanda, whoa, you just feel sexy. And so you can gyrate, right? But you're still just sexy and free.
Oh, you are working it. I love these moves. I'm going to start doing a few.
Woo!
And we'll be back. When we come back, you'll get to know more of our everyday women with Everyday Woman. There we go.
Welcome back to Everyday Woman. So I was talking to our producer, Yolanda, the other day, and she was saying to me, it is so hard to be a woman. I look, yeah, I see it all over your face. But I mean, okay, so yeah, it might be hard to look like this. Miss Anna's new cover. This takes how many hours did it take you to look like this?
Well, because I did it, and I do makeup, so it was quick. But my whole, opinion about it is look at my face. Like women have to put on makeup. I mean, I don't know how long it takes you guys. Sometimes it takes a woman to get ready in 2 hours.
Well, for me, I'm just an eyeliner kind of person, so it takes me 2 minutes.
But,
You have a beautiful face.
But there's all these expectations of women generally in our culture to not only maintain our faces and our hair and our nails and our skin. That's a lot of work, and it's expensive.
It is. But I think, yes, you're absolutely right. And then there's, on top of that, which is self-care, then there's care for the family, if you have kids, and there's care for your parents, if you have parents that need taking care of. Then there's care for the husband or boyfriend if you're married or dating someone.
So you got to be the caretaker and look good.
Well, in fact,
that's a lot of work.
Yes. And if you are caring for someone and they want you to look good while you're caring for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I actually dated a young man once, very briefly, I might add, Because briefly.
That's intentional because he communicated after we've been dating a few months. He communicated what he was looking for in a wife. Now, one of the reasons he was attracted to me was because, I'm educated, I'm intelligent, I have multiple graduate degrees. That is something that drew him to me. And then when he turned around and told me what his expectations were for his wife, he basically wanted the Mad Men treatment. I mean, he specifically said, "I want her to greet me with a drink when I come home." Wow. We went to a function, and his friend's wife brought the husband a plate. Wow, look at such and such. It sure would be nice if I could get a plate. And so he let me know that his plan for housework included gardening and cars.
Okay, all right. What's wrong with the bringing the plate though?
Well, you know what? I don't have a problem with it because, quite frankly, I will fix my man a plate, no problem. But the way
it was
looking
expectation.
there was an expectation, and it was the servitude, the level of servitude he was expecting, because it's that built in with everything else.
And I think that's part of what's happening now in society as well, is that men want us to be everything because they're like, wow, you say you can be everything, be everything. Go out and work, get a career, be a mom.
And by the way, you won't have any
time
time to sleep because there's just no time in the day to do it all, and it's hard to do it all.
Do you guys sleep?
You don't?
The mom?
You know what? I try to sleep. Like, I got on my husband. I said, look, man, you want me to cook, you want me to clean, watch these kids, and then do it to you. I mean, that's a whole lot. That is a whole lot. And sometimes, like that commercial, I do be like, I need to know I got a migraine, baby, not tonight. Right. But you know what, though?
And you got to do it with a smile on your face.
Right, and it's not into it.
Wait, I want to know.
I love serving them. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're kind of on the topic. Is it true that married couples schedule sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have kids, okay.
Yeah.
Do you do have to mop
say
out
Thursday?
Thursday,
Thursday at 9.
And you just hope something happens.
Right. She's dating. I started dating someone regularly now, and he has kids too, and I have kids, so we can only see each other every other weekend. You know what I do every other weekend, right?
You shake your legs. You shake your legs.
I don't want to know.
That's what you do. It takes a lot of work. I mean, you don't have kids, and you even have difficulty. Like, you don't sleep.
I don't sleep at all.
See, you don't sleep.
That's why I was asking you, do you guys sleep? Because, the whole thing of perception, and for me, to have children and a family, I think being Latino, like, one day I would want that now, but growing up, I never did. I never did. I mean, you can ask me when the people that knew me when I was 8 years old.
Like, why even were you thinking no? Because it was just too much work?
I grew up in church, so I literally was a missionary.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's a lot of work.
Missionary. No, not back then. But my whole focus was, just religion, church, stuff like just God, And I'm not saying that I've lost God already. Like,
no,
you can never lose.
No, I think
that in my heart.
I think that you were being true to yourself. And sometimes women have pressure to have children and have a family. I agree that we can have that pressure put on us.
You know what get on my nerves though? What get on my nerves is the fact that I'm sleeping on the couch and my kids, they know, because they come to work with me, they know mommy is sleeping. And they're like, boom, boom, playing instruments, boom. And I'm up here like, trying to sleep. And then my husband can sleep on the couch. Yeah. And they don't bother him. They don't bother him. He's just slobbing at the mouth. Nobody bothers him. But me, I get bothered with. I get told with. I take you to work. I get you ice cream. And then all of a sudden, I'm still being harassed.
But Cheryl, what about you?
It's exhausting.
I mean, are you exhausted?
Absolutely. I mean, the hours I work,
multiple degrees.
Yeah, well, I sleep now more than I'm finished with school, thankfully. But no, the hours I work, I have to be at work at 7:30, and even though I leave at 5:30, there's so much that I carry with me because a big part of what I do is solving people's problems. Wow. That's not something you can just shut off at 5:30, and so that combined with life in general.
I think
you can solve the world problems on a treadmill. That's what I try and do. We'll continue the conversation when I come back. Yeah, right.
That's actually a good place to think.
Yeah.
Very good place.
We'll be back with Everyday Fitness.
Now we have to keep updated with Ann.
Yes.
Okay. We have to keep updated with you because I swear it's been a few months since we've seen you.
I know. So obviously we have the TV show Wedding Day Makeover on TLC, but I'm releasing a book this year called Beauty Days. And it's all about the behind-the-scenes world of beauty school, like what
really?
like all the catfighting and all the craziness that goes on there.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is there really Okay, bunch of women. I'm sure there's a lot of catfighting. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't even have to script it in. Or,
No.
This one's probably more reality than.
It really is just my experience, which was, pretty insane. Just my observations of all of the hormones that were happening there.
And you survived?
Yeah, I did. I survived with the help of great friends, and also I learned a lot. And, I try to share some of those tips, too, in the book. So you get some behind-the-scenes dirt and some beauty tips and just kind of find out what it would be like to leave your regular life and go to beauty school.
Well, I think that's part of it, with reality TV or even TV. It's like to immerse yourself into a different life.
Exactly. The life that maybe the path that you didn't choose, that you thought, what would it have been like if I had gone to beauty school? And this will give you really that sense of what it would have been like if you had chosen that different path. Yep.
One of the things, Anne, I know it's been a little bit of time since we spoke with you, and since then, of course, Prince William has gotten married.
Yes.
And we're getting ready for them here in LA.
I know.
She's like, oh.
Yeah.
So what are some tips for you for women to make them feel like an everyday princess?
Right. Okay. So anybody can feel like royalty on their wedding day. And I have some real tips. One, as far as makeup, is try airbrush makeup, because royalty, all our storybook princesses look like they have just the most perfect skin, right? Yeah. Like when you think of Snow White and what's described as her beautiful skin, you think of just this perfect skin, and airbrush gives you just that beautiful sort of princess, perfect skin look. Yeah.
So do people have to go into the salon for that, or are you going to come out with a kit?
Yeah, no, there are actually some, one of my favorite brands is Temptu, and they sell an at-home kit at Sephora, which is amazing, an amazing kit. Like, you can get fairly close to professional. I mean, I don't want to give all my work away, but
like going to a pro.
Right, we use different equipment as professionals, but this is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. So I don't recommend that any bride do her own makeup on her wedding day.
Never.
It's just too much going on. But for maybe on the honeymoon, then she can keep that amazing look. Yeah, absolutely. And then the other thing I recommend for women who want to look like royalty on their wedding day is a nice tiara. Because that's the one day you can get away with it, right?
That's true.
Right?
If you wear it on it every day, they kind of look at you a little like, yeah.
But you can wear a tiara that makes you look like royalty on your wedding day. And why not? Why not do it? So I suggest that women, if you're getting married, wear the tiara. And it doesn't have to be a big one. They make all kinds of tiaras. They're actually doing a knockoff of a company called Bel Air Bridal is doing a beautiful knockoff of the tiara from the royal wedding.
Really?
Which I've seen. And
okay, we're gonna have to look at it. She's plugging it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll find it and then I'll show it to you. It's
you
amazing.
wear it?
Yeah, we'll both wear it.
We'll get one to wear it.
That'll be fun.
Oh, we'll have a good time.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, and
all right.
Sorry, Okay, after this, I think Anne and I are going to go visit.
Yeah, we are. We're going to go visit.
We got to go catch up. But Anne, if people want to catch up with you, where's the best place for people to find you?
I have a great new website now. So it's under my name. So it's www.ann.merin.com. And from there, you can go to my blog. You can see all the stuff I'm working on, all my articles.
Everything.
Everything. So interviews of probably, links to interviews that we've done in the past and all the good stuff.
It's always great to see you.
It's always great to see you too. I know. Oh, I love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I wish I could see it. It looks gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Buy a bowl and help out the homeless. Today, thousands bought empty bowls to help support local programs. The 12th annual Empty Bowl event took place downtown at the Southwest School of Art this afternoon. Together, the San Antonio Potters Guild and Sam Ministries sold more than 2,000 of the bowls. For each bowl, they were sold at $18 a piece, and Sam Ministries was able to reach its $50,000 goal.
We also have these celebrity bowls, and this one was done by Jacqueline Ortiz, and it was sold today as well to help raise money for Sam Ministries.
Our Elsa Ramon and Delane Matthew also had hand-painted bowls there. All the money raised stays right here in San Antonio.